Hi, this is Kim Lewis, Ozark Living. This episode, I'm just gonna have a vehicle I've been working on. It's a 93 Silverado truck that I got given to me, so sometimes you just get lucky and things work out, but I'm gonna explain what I done to it, and I won't go into great details because I didn't film it all, because I'm letting a special person have this drive on it, and he can continue fixing it up or give it back to me if you don't like it. Thanks a lot. See you in a bit. Hi guys, I'm here at my old shed and where I've been working on a project, and here I'm going to show it to you guys. Sorry if I turn my back to you. It was a truck that was family, and I got it from my cousin. Thanks, cuz, again. I called him, I thanked him many times, and he just gave it to me. So you can't beat the price. He got another truck, and this was his daily driver for a long time. It's a 93 Silverado. Have you got that held up?
Yeah.
93 Silverado. It's been cleaned up. I'll show you that, but get a picture down. The reason I got it, here's the intake manifold. It has a 5.7 liter. It's a 350 Chevrolet. And the thermostat housing, or thermostat, one of the bolts broke off. And then they tried to get it out, so it's got a, what did they use on that? Something to pull it. It broke off in there. So I went and got in touch with the guy I know and got a different intake for it. Thanks for my good friend and my mechanic, Hugo. Thanks, Hugo. So when I got it, and this here, I haven't made episodes because I'm giving this to somebody special. So what I done, this was, just road grime. I'll use a degreaser on the whole motor. Of course, I pulled the intake, the breather off, and it's got TBI, fuel injected, the old school fuel injected. But there's the intake. I should have made a video of this, but I was just in a hurry to work on it. And the valve covers, put new gasket. It was pretty just road grind through the years. It shows 190,000, but once I got into this, it has a remanufactured tag on the block. So at one time it had a motor, so it's probably still got 100,000. But I degreased all this, sand it and paint it to breather, and I could have made videos on taking the intake off, how to remove the distributor, line it up, and put it back in timing, and hoses and stuff like that. But to take it off and to take your valve cover off on this side. Any questions? I'll make a follow-up tutorial of all this, explain it. Of course, I got a good battery in it, but I've power washed it. Let me pull it on outside. Cameraman. It's starting to rain here. We need rain though bad. Electric windows. It is the Silverado. Or is it an A? Silverado. It could be called a Silverado. All electric windows. Split bench seat, air conditioner works, power steering. So I power washed everything. I used degreaser. I went ahead and it has something. I'm going to have the front end all checked for ball joints and all that. I'll make videos on that. I greased the front end. The other thing it had a lot of rust in the bed, but I power washed it. Even the inside of the bed, power washed with this thin mat. It's pretty well rust free. The bed, it's got some spots there. But the tailgate, they had backed up and hit a tree in the tailgate. So all I had, I was going to pull it, but if the tailgate was froze shut because it's got the tailgate sucked in here, so it won't shut. It's froze, so I'm just going to leave it open. Probably get a tailgate, but this one's, the bumper's gone, but the tailgate is pretty well rust-free. These had galvanized metal in them, so this piece is pretty solid. I'm going to check with the guy I know at a body shop. He can pull that out and straighten that up. This is pretty good on this side. You should have seen it before I power washed it. It had a lot of dirt. It needs a rocker and cab corners, but I'm going to get those and put them in. And it also had your famous peeled paint places. What I did, I just de-aged that, and I had some primer and just some flat white because the paint's kind of dull. I'll point up here, Charlie. It had a big spot up here, but I masked it off. They just peeled. This paint eventually peels loose on these. I'm surprised the hood and the rest of the paint's pretty good. And it's got a little bit of rust, but shows 190. Power washing does 100%. If you go to power wash these, make sure you cover up all your electrical wires. I had this all clean, so I didn't power wash them over. I just want to touch things up a little bit and power wash the fender wells good. And it really cleaned up the frame. This thing's not leaking at all. I have a few water leaks earlier, but I cleaned all that. You'll have that when you put stuff in it. New thermostat. New TDI gasket, and I cleaned it out. I didn't take nothing apart because it was a running motor. Just got everything going. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking my channel out. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And thank you for tuning in. Sorry I didn't make more episodes, but I will. But hey, Dad, I got you a truck. It's a little bit rough in age, but hey, we get better with time. You know what I mean, bro? I love you, Dad. I love you, Hugo, and my cousin, RH. Love you guys. Thanks.